Wave. Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Welcome to our Saturday Yoga for Kids workout. We've got an exciting one planned for today. We're going to be learning all about water, which seems like it might be something pretty boring, but actually it's super important. Why is water important? We've learned some ways already. The first day, what did we learn? What needs water? Plants. Everything. We need water. If we didn't have water, we have pretty much anything that we've got on the planet.
Because we wouldn't have that covered because we need trees to go.
Well, we also wouldn't have any of us as well, because actually most of your body is water. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's 95 to 80% water.
Yeah. So actually, I just remembered that's the camera, so we have to look at that camera today. Yeah. So your body is actually, 85 to 90% water. Who knew that? Yeah, so water is super, super important. It's actually really, really special because it's got some properties that make it really unusual. Yeah, so it's got some special bonds in it that make it stronger than it would normally be if it didn't have these bonds called hydrogen bonds. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to learn some yoga today that relates to water. There's a lot of poses that we call water poses because they're all floaty and nice, or to do with animals that live on the water. What do we need first though before we've got any water? Louis?
The world?
But how do we get water? Let's say that this is I'm starting scratch now. I've got my new planet. We learned about planets on the second day. How can I get water? They're going to be saying at home because Louie's not watching. What am I doing right now, Louie? We don't have this today in England, but normally we do. Rain. Normally we've got lots of rain in the UK, but today we've got beautiful sunshine, which is lovely. But at least we know in England that we've got as much water as we ever wish that we could drink, because some places in the world they don't have a lot of water, so we're lucky. Right, so how are we going to get the rain? What do you think we should do? I just saw Louis earlier. He was doing a little dance. We could get Louis to do us a rain dance. So what we're going to do to make it rain is we're going to start off and you're going to do your best rain dance, and I'm going to try as well. How do you think a rain dance might look, Louis? This is a rain dance. So I want you to do at home your best rain dance to try and make it rain. So I think it's going to look all floaty like this. All right, let's see if we can make it rain. Keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing.
There's a poem called Dancing in the Rain.
We're dancing in the rain. Keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing. And it started to rain. Let's bring the rain down all the way down to the ground. Let's get some more rain from the sky. Where's the rain coming from in the sky? Do you know?
Space.
Well, it's actually already in the atmosphere. Keep raining, keep raining.
Clouds?
Reach all the way up. It's in the clouds. Yep, clouds are
Dried water?
a little bit like dried water. They're called condensed water. So it's water that's slightly become a little bit solid into clouds, a bit like foam, like you have candy floss. And also there's water in the air. So actually, in this bit of air right now, there's some water. It's called water vapor. It's gassy air, water vapor. Let's get one more. Let's get all the water that we can out of the sky. Can you reach up and get it? And rain it down to the ground. Let's fall forward.
So clouds are like bubbles in a bath.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread all the water out into the ground to make a nice ocean. Do you know any oceans, Louis? Names of any oceans?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean?
The Atlantic Sea.
Louis is super smart. He probably is smarter than me. Any others? What do we have around England? We've got the Channel.
Yeah.
We've also got the North Sea. There's the Irish Sea.
South Sea.
Yeah. Mediterranean, Pacific. Did we say Pacific? So at home, what you can do when you finish this video is you can research and find an ocean that you like. And you can be any ocean that you want to know in the world. Find out where it is. Right, so we've got our ocean now. So we're going to sit down. Now that we've got our water, we can have lots of fun in the water. So it's rained and we've got our water now. Why is water good? Other than giving you something to drink, because we need it to drink so all of your body can work properly. Yes.
Because without water, our bones wouldn't grow.
Our bones wouldn't grow. We wouldn't have any. We need water. Have you ever done any science? Have you done some science at home or at school? Yeah. We need water for chemical reactions. If you see, most of our chemical reactions that we do in science classes, they happen in liquid. So we need water for chemical reactions. And your body is like a machine. It's got lots of chemical reactions happening. So we need the water for that to happen. What else is good about the water? Let's think about where we're going to go after this. We're going to go to a beautiful park with a big lake in it. What does the water give for animals? Yeah? What does it give?
Hydration.
Not just that. Think about the ducks. It's their home.
Oh yeah, home.
Yeah, water gives homes for animals like ducks, fish, really, really small microorganisms, those tiny, tiny organisms, and insects and everything really. So this is our home and this is what it looks like. But for ducks and fish, home is a big lake, yes? Or the sea. When we've got a special place, so water or forest, so we've got a forest that we're going to go visit, and if it gives a home to something, then we call it, it's got a special word called a habitat. So water gives habitats to animals and plants and fish, okay? And they all live together happily. So you've got the plants, they're growing in the water, giving the water oxygen. Then the fish have got the oxygen. And then the fish are food for the ducks, and it's all working together. And when we've got something like that, all working together in a habitat where everyone's living in harmony, pretty much, apart from that they're eating each other, we call that an ecosystem. Have you ever heard that word before?
I've heard eco.
It's all of the animals that are living in a habitat. So now we've learned all of that. Let's think about some of the animals that we might find on water. The very first one, we're going to start here in a squat position, Malasana, yogi squat. What type of animal does this look like?
A frog.
Yes, frog. So we're going to do some frog jumps to get you moving. So squat down like this, bring your hands down, and we're going to frog jump all the way from one side of the mat to the other. Or if you've got in your living room, you can do from one side of the room to the other. So on 3, 2, 1, you're going to frog jump your way to the front, and then frog jump back. And keep going, 2, keep going. And back. Let's get those frogs moving, enjoying this nice sunny day in the pond or the lake. 4, is that 4? We're going to go for 10, and back. 5, you can do ribbit. I can't hear you ribbiting me. What noise do frogs make? Ribbit. 7, 3 more, keep going, keep jumping. 1, and back. 2, and back. Last one, fast as you can, and back. Let's have a rest. Rest in child's pose. If you ever need a rest, you can do it like this in child's pose. So let's talk about what other animals we might find. So Louis and I love to see these at the lake when we go because they're very, very beautiful. Do you know them?
Ducks.
No, swan.
Oh, yeah, swan.
Swans.
A swan is a duck.
What's that?
A swan is basically a duck.
It's a type of duck, but it's a special duck because it's a lot bigger than most ducks. And it's a lot more beautiful. Did you know something, Louis?
What?
Right. Swans have got wings. But actually, swans really, really struggle to fly. Do you know why they struggle to fly?
Because they're in the water and they've got weight on their wings.
It's to do with the weight on the wings. They're very, very heavy. So to fly, you need to do a lot of this to get a lot of force from your wings.
Flaps.
And because they're so heavy, they really struggle. So they need a lot of help from the wind and things like that. So we're going to take a rest in swan pose now. So bring your right knee in like this and your left leg back like this. Okay? And then look at the front and be as graceful and swan-like as you can. So your neck is nice and long like a swan. You're going to reach up like this. And then we're going to go into sleeping swan pose. So relax down on the ground. Okay, if you've ever seen a swan sleeping, it's got its wing out like this. Very, very good. One more time, we're going to wake up the swan. Is it time for the swan yet? Arms up, reach up. Make your neck as long and swan-like as you can. And then down we go. And switch legs. Bring your left knee in. And your right leg is back. That right leg is straight, the left leg is bent. This one's bent. Do you know your right and the left? Yes, you do. Good one. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, sleeping swan. Have a little rest. Think about all of the swimming and fish catching that you're going to do when you wake up. Breathe in, reach up. Is it time to wake up yet? No, not quite. Not quite yet. One more little sleep. And this time we're going to come all the way up. Swans, time to wake up. And go for a little walk. So, you can be a swan or you can be your favourite duck. So Louis was saying swans are a little bit like ducks. You can go some duck names. Not as in their first name, as in their puppy names. Mallard duck. Yeah? There's, I think, do you know any names of ducks? It's the only one I know. We need to look up some names of ducks. Oh, geese, Canada geese. Those are the ones that can be a bit mean sometimes. So we're going to do a little duck walk. Okay, so we're going to leave the mat down like that. So get all folded. And this is your beak. Okay, what noise do ducks make, Louis? Quack, 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 quack. Okay, so this is your beak. You're going to walk to the front of the mat. Like this, duck walk. Quack, 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 and back. We're going to do 10. Keep going. 1, 2. Second one. Keep going, keep going, keep walking. You can use your duck wings to help you. And back. 2. And back. Keep moving, keep cracking. 4. And back. Keep going. Lou's taking a break, but you'll keep going at home. 5, halfway there. Keep moving, keep cracking, cracking, cracking. And back. 6. And back. 7. Louis, come on, 3 more. And back. You've got 3 more to do. And back. 8. And back. Good boy. Well done. High 5. Keep going. 2 more. 1. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. You're almost at the lake. And back. We're going to make it to the lake soon. This last little waddle. And we're going to make it to the lake. And come back. You're on the lake now. You can go for a swim. So you can come into a sitting position. Where are we going to swim to? If you could swim anywhere in the world, where would you swim to?
What's that place? Texas.
You swim to Texas? Why Texas? Oh, is it Unspeakable? Yeah, okay, he's going to go see Unspeakable, his favourite YouTuber. I just remembered now. But do you know what happens though? Ducks, they can actually fly. When they need to move from one place to the other, when the weather changes and they need to find somewhere a little bit warmer, we say that they migrate, yeah? So when they migrate, they go for a fly. So what we can do is you're going to choose whatever country in the world your duck is going to go to. Okay, bring your hands down, which is going to be Texas for Louis. I think I'm going to migrate to Australia because it's super warm there. Actually, but there's lots of predators, aren't there, for the duck? So bring your hands down, straighten your legs, and we're going to go for a fly. So make sure you've got enough room. Lift that left leg up off the ground. Ducks get ready to fly, to migrate to a warm country. 3, 2, 1, lift up. Fly, fly, fly. Louis going all the way to Texas. I'm going to migrate to Australia. And bring it down. We're going to have a little rest. Lift the right leg off the ground. And we're going to fly, 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 fly. All the way. You're not quite there yet. Bring it down. Left leg up again. All the way to Texas for Louis. And Australia for me. Flying to. And down. Last one. We're going to make it this time. Fly, 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 fly. All the way to Australia. And now we've made it. So now we're going to sit on a nice warm bit of water here. Okay, what else can we find in the water? Not just animals, but also
The coral.
Plants. Now, there's a very special plant that we use in yoga, and Louis likes this one. It's a flower. It's a beautiful flower. So sit cross-legged, called a lotus flower. And it's a really, really tough and strong flower because it starts its life in the mud at the bottom of a pond. And it spends most of its life pushing and pushing and trying and keeping going until finally it gets to the light and it opens up and it's got a beautiful petal. So make sure when you finish this video, you can search for a lotus flower because they're absolutely beautiful. They've got lots and lots of petals. And this is an important pose in yoga. So what we're going to do is you're going to lift your leg out straight and bring your right leg over the top like this. Bring your foot as high as you can. Okay, bring it all the way up onto your thigh. Right? Now bend the left leg and bring it all the way up. And now we're sitting because these are the petals of your flower and they're all open to see the sun. As we were talking about on the first day, on Wednesday, the flowers are going to receive the sunlight, okay, and the plants receive the sunlight to cook their food so that they can make their food and get energy from the sun. So you're going to bring your hands onto your knees and you're going to imagine that you're bringing all that energy from the sun and just enjoy it, filling up all your belly with sunlight. That's what plants eat rather than food. We call it photosynthesis when plants get energy from the sun. Okay? Now we're going to switch sides. So lift your leg out nice and straight. Give them a wiggle, give them a shake in case they're getting a little bit stiff. It's actually a really, really important pose in yoga, lotuses, because it helps us to receive, to get what we want in life. So bring the right leg up as well. Just like plants do, they're just always receiving energy and light and water and air, carbon dioxide. So imagine that you're getting whatever it is that you want right now. Okay? What do you need in your life right now? Maybe it's Fortnite, books, or V-Bucks. What's your goal? Maybe it's to get to the next level. Maybe it's to do your maths, to learn something new in maths. Maybe it's spending more time with your mummy and daddy or siblings. Maybe it's not arguing with your siblings so much. Think about what it is that you want right now. And you can bring your hands together and receive it. Receive those V-Bucks. Come back out, give your legs a wiggle, give them a shake, give them a rub. Okay, so we've done some animals and some plants that live on the water. What about inside the water? What have we got?
Sharks. Fish.
More than that, fish. So we're going to do fish pose. So bring your knees in and come lying on your back with your legs out nice and straight behind you. And we're going to now do fish pose. So what fish look like is lift your chest up off the ground and bring your head. There we go. And if you notice now what happened is your hands are by your side, your head's on the ground, and your mouth's open like a fish. Now what do fish do with their mouth? They go. If you look this way, you'll see that we're a fish shape. The fish they're not breathing through their mouth, they actually breathe through the sides of their neck like that. Come back down. So fish have gills on the side of their neck. They take in the water goes through their body and they're able to take the oxygen out of the water like that. Fish are super clever. Okay, we're going to do that again. You're going to lift your chest up, bring your head on the ground, and like a fish. Louis doing it really, really well. And come back down, bring your knees in. Give them a shake from side to side, rock from side to side. Bring your fishtail up and give your fishtail a waggle. Wave your tail. And the other way. Shake your tail. Be as graceful. Imagine you're swimming through the water. You're swimming all the way the other way. And back the other way. Okay, we're going to swim now. You're going to imagine now, bring your arms up. You're going to be a water insect, like a water spider or a water beetle. And we're going to swim through the water. So bring your left leg down to the ground and your right arm down to the ground. Then we're going to switch. Swim, swim, swim. So you're a water beetle or a water spider. Swimming through the water. Even these little insects are important. They're still part of the ecosystem. Everything is important in the ecosystem. 10 more. 1, 2, keep swimming. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your knees in and start rocking forwards and backwards. Come back up. When you've got enough energy, you're going to come all the way back up, sitting. Now we've covered animals and plants and insects and fish. What are we missing? Who else enjoys the water? I enjoy the water. Do you? How are some ways that people can enjoy water? What can they put on the water? A boat. Now you're going to love boat pose. It's a little bit of a challenge. Louis loves it. He's already thinking what he's really excited about. It's a little bit of a challenge, but you know what? I think that you're tough enough and strong enough to give it a go. So bring your feet on the ground like this. Hold on to your legs. And then lift your feet off the ground. Squeeze your stomach. This is going to make your stomach super strong, like Thor.
Awesome.
Yeah, and on 3, 2, 1, lift the legs up. Can you straighten them? Hold on. Lift the legs up, point the toes, straighten them. Now, as an extra challenge, to come into full boat pose, see if you can let go of your legs and keep them up, keep them up. Keep them up, squeeze your stomach, think of Thor. You're going to have Thor stomach, 6-pack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. You're going to do 2 more like that. Give it a try. You can hold on to your legs if you want to. Think about your strong, strong stomach. 3, 2, 1, lift up. 10. Good boy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Last one. Give me a high five. You're doing an amazing job. Super strong stomach. Yeah. Thor. 6-pack. Iron Man. Who else has got a 6-pack? Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's also got a 6-pack. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Try not to hold your legs. 10, 9. Hook. 7, 6. Legs up, legs up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Give yourself a big hug. Say well done. Now, we save the best till last. What's Mummy's favourite thing to do in water, Louie?
Swim.
So, Mummy is a swimmer. I'm a swimmer. So, we're going to have a bit of silly fun now. I bet you like to swim at home too. And it's sad at the moment because we can't swim because all of the pools are shut. But remember, just as we spoke about yesterday, we can do anything that we want to in our minds. So what we're going to do is you're going to come onto your belly like this and you're going to swim. Imagine that you're in a lovely swimming pool or the sea, because I really like swimming in the sea as well. And just think, soon, all the pools are going to be open and all the sea is going to be open. The sea's already open. We'll be able to go to the beach and enjoy it again. And just think about that right now. We can feel happy right now, even though at the moment we can't go to it. So lift your arms up, your legs up, and you can swim however you want. You can do front crawl, so you can kick your legs and move your hands, or you can do breaststroke, which is my favourite stroke. Yeah, so like a frog. Swim, swim, swim. Think about that beautiful swimming pool. You'll see it again soon. And that lovely beach that you can go swimming in. And just close your eyes and imagine that you're there right now. What stroke are you swimming, Lou? Keep swimming, keep swimming. Swim, 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 swim. So, 10 more seconds. Swim any way that you want.
There's a fun fact about spiders.
What's that?
There's a fun fact about spiders, not enough.
Spiders? You're going to tell us a fun fact while we're swimming. We're going to listen to Lou's fun fact.
Some spiders can be underwater, and some spiders can actually survive in space.
You can actually see some spiders jumping on the water. Have you ever seen those? Those are super cool. They're sort of jumping through the water. on top of the water, like bouncing off of it. Super cool. I wish I could do that. Right, last little swim. And then bring your head down, your arms down and rest. So close your eyes and think how much fun all of the animals and plants and you can have in the water. And we think water's pretty cool, isn't it? It does a lot of cool stuff, not just keeping us alive, but it provides homes for all the animals and fish and birds, and then it makes a lot of fun for humans as well. So when you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders and you're going to come up sitting. Back in happy pose, Lou's favourite pose, because it's got the smiley face if you look down. And you're going to bring your hands like this in prayer position, and we're just going to think of all of the reasons that we're very, very happy and grateful for water right now. And you think, thank you, water. So can we say after 3, 1, 2, 3, thank you, water.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if we didn't have water, look at all the stuff that we couldn't have or do in the world. So from me and Louie, you can open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope that you've enjoyed today's session. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend wherever you are. Make sure that you make the most of this beautiful sunshine in the UK. Okay, because a lot of the time we've got water, we've got rain coming down. So have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Give me a high five, Louie. You're going to go and end the live stream for me. And from me and Louie, we're going to say bye-bye. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.